remove your caps.
Well, Rambler fans, I guess if you are watching from Boyne City or from McBain, you're a Rambler fan because it's the McBain Ramblers traveling all the way up to Boyne City to play on the Boyne City Ramblers. Gary Hawkeye Vanna joined by Jason Skolton and Kathy Vanna for the broadcast. How are you doing, Jason?
Going good, Gary. How are you?
We're doing well.
Good.
I asked Kathy how she's doing, but she's just going to be running the score clock and trying to not talk. All right, so this is the last game of the season for both teams as McBain comes in this 4-3. They had to miss a week due to a team not having a JV, and you realize that means that McBain is guaranteed they won't have a losing record.
Yeah, it should be a good game tonight, Gary. Both teams seem to be pretty good size and got a lot of speed, so should be a really exciting game to watch.
Boyne City comes into the game right now at 7-1, one loss on the season. So you might think, boy, that's a really tough matchup as McBain comes in at 4-3. But who's that one loss to?
Lake City, Gary.
Lake City, and McBain did beat them at the end. All right, so McBain getting ready to kick off. Thomas Maloney will be kicking off.
And number 5, Owen Hewitt.
Back deep is Owen Healy for Boyne City. Maloney puts boot the ball. Nice high end over end picked up at the 16-yard line. Oh, way that defense swallowed it up right there. Great tackle by Henry Boss, as well as Jagger Corliss.
Number 9, Brett Elling.
Brett Ealing, they give him the credit for the tackle also.
Yeah, there was a host of Ramblers around there, but they got down there and really made a good tackle on that.
Looks like McBain's going to be coming out with a 4-man front. As your linebackers on this one is going to be Austin. I forgot how they would like to pronounce it. Ferrand. Double wing formation is given to the up back. Great job by Caleb Miller to run that one out as he tackles him for a short gain. That's only about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, really nice tackle on that. Way to bring him down without getting more yards on that.
Number
Gary.
6, Tristan Egger.
Tristan Egger had the carry.
Gain of about 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
I just want to say that at this moment, the whoever's running the clock for the Rambler Review is spot on the time. All right, so we got the pistol double wing formation. Looks like I got Jessway to the near side, and that he's going to be tackled by the turf monster.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll take
Egger
it.
gets another gain of 2. But I think he saw a big number 66 in there, and he's like, I don't want any piece of that. But I can't find 66 on my program. You got a name for that one?
That'd be Peyton Skolton.
Peyton Skolton, that's right. The guy whose breath is so bad that he breathes on you, you fall down. I got to reverse on this one to Hewitt. Hewitt finds the corner, and much more. He's going to get the first down.
Hewitt with a nice run to the outside.
Yeah, that's a really nice run. nice movement by the Ramblers there, by Boyne, to get that first down.
Seems like Boyne is really interested in trying to get to the edge on the wide side of the field and seeing what they can
After
do.
the run, that'll be a first
Because
down for the Ramblers.
I have not seen him try to go up the middle yet. You know, I find it kind of interesting that number one, Jerry Behrens is the defensive end, one of the smallest guys on the field, but they like his speed and his technique.
And this is Jerry's first year, but he's been doing really well this year, Gary.
Now they come up the middle, and
Nice tough run up by Hager.
Runs right into Henry Boss, and Henry Boss says, we'll give you 2 yards, and that's the it. So,
Yeah, that was a really good hit by Henry to stop him right there.
Brings up second down and 8.
I guess when you got Henry Boss in the middle, I would run around the outside also. All right. Boyne City breaks the huddle. Double wing pistol formation. Once again, they're going to the outside with Egger. Egger gets past Caleb Miller, and then he's going to get enough for a big gain. Tackle on that one by Brett Ealing. Whoa.
Yeah, they're definitely getting to that outside and getting right up, then cutting it right up there, Gary, getting pretty good yardage on us right now. So defense will have to figure something out to stop them on that.
So either they're going to try and run up the middle, just suck the defense in, or they're going to be running a jet sweep our way. Let's see what happens. Double wing, and there's the sweep to our way. He cuts it up. Great defensive end play on that one by Trenton Brunick, but he does get a big first down. No, not quite, but Caleb Miller tackles him down for a 9-yard gain.
Yep, a couple missed tackles on that by McBain, but they finally were able to get him down just before the first.
After the nice first down run, that'll be second down and short. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Up the middle. Oh, breaks one tackle, and now he's going to finally get taken down by Corliss. But that's another Boyne City first down.
For Rambler, first down.
It's good to see Jagger back out there. He's been having a little back issues, but it's nice to see him back out on the field again tonight. Hopefully he can play the night and not have any issues.
Leaving the game right now is Aiden Canals and Logan Overman. Running right from Big Barnacle. Oh, my goodness, what a tackle on that one by Peyton Skolten.
Brought down by number 66.
Skolten. Schulten. Skolten.
That was a nice tackle by Peyton. He was able to shut out that block and get him before he got any yardage on
Oh,
that.
You're his dad. You can brag it up even more than that.
You know,
Come on, it's just for the Rambler Review. It's not for radio.
He learned that from his mom.
Don't let Mom hear that. Great play on that one, and it looks like after the great tackle by Austin, they're going to call face mask.
The Ramblers of McBain.
Yeah, Austin got right in there, got a really nice tackle, just unfortunately got hold of that face mask. But that was really nice on Austin to get in there and get the quarterback in the back.
The thing is that it's going to end up being about a 5-yard penalty because he had got him so deep in the backfield.
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty and only gain of 5. So
hey,
that's
we'll
how
take
deep
that.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
Turf Monster with the second tackle of the game.
Van Horn hands off to Hager. Hager slips.
Yeah, I'm sure they got rain up here just like we did here and snow last couple of days, so I'm sure the ground's a little wet, a little cold, and a little slippery.
This is the first time the sun has kissed this land in about a week and a half.
Yeah, it's actually a beautiful night out here for football.
7 for the Ramblers, ball on the 12-yard line.
Just pass color tour time, but all right. Boyne City back in action. Here comes the counter to the short side of the field. Ealing gets off his block. Oh, breaks 2 tackles, a touchdown, Boyne City.
Touchdown.
Yeah, that was really nice on Boyne's part to get some good blocks there and get that into our touchdown.
Blocking by the line. Way to go, team.
It's really weird here because when the announcer really gets excited, we get the echo. There's not much of a crowd here because of the travel, so there's no one absorbing the sound. It hits these buildings on the backside here, and
it's pretty loud. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, Gary.
Boyne City.
Ramblers line up for the two-point conversion.
Well, first pass is going to the corner right there. He's got a man wide open. That's going to be good.
Throw it complete.
Nice pass, nice catch. That's really nice part on Boyne for that
Brady
two-point
Gray.
conversion.
Brady Snyder with the two-point conversion, making the score 8-0. All right. McBain has their
After
work
the
cut out
two-point
for them.
conversion, The Ramblers have 8. The Ramblers from McBain with 0. 7:13 remaining in the first quarter. It'll be McBain football.
Well, we're going to get a first chance to look at the offense. I think it's going to be led by Eli Wilt. Most of the season, it's been a platoon position between Eli Wilt and Thomas Maloney.
Yeah, and they both have done a wonderful job this year quarterbacking with these guys. And, yeah, either one that's out there can really bring that ball down the field. It doesn't really matter who's out there, Gary.
You remember when we went out to that scrimmage early in the season out in Scottsville?
Oh, yeah.
And how lost the quarterback position looked? And it's really cool because if you watch now compared to what we saw then, the progression of these quarterbacks and how much better and stronger and most importantly, how much more confident they've gotten.
You're right. They have really looked a lot better throughout the season.
Jerry Barons with the reception there on the 31. Oh, ball's on the ground. It looks like it's going to be covered by the the grease pig is still loose. Let's see who's got his hands on it.
Number 35 of McBain recovers the football.
Brett Ealing on the recovery. Oh, sorry,
Trenton
Brunick.
So, yeah, that's a good head up by Trenton Brunick to get that ball and for us to be able to try to go down there and score yet.
McBain's first offensive possession here. Just waiting to get their official ball. Going to be in the wing T. Your running backs in this for the wing T will be Luke Hoyninga, Caleb Miller, and Aiden Cucci, and Eli Wilt is under center.
38 yards.
And off to Hoyninga. Hoyninga is going to be wrapped up by a whole convoy of Ramblers.
57 of the Ramblers.
Loss of 2.
Yeah, they got right in there and just ate him right up. He had nowhere to go on that.
Second down and 12 for the Ramblers, for McBain. I'm going to be doing that all night. I'm going to try my best. Wing T once again.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Tight formation. Wilt gets it. He's going to hand the inside off to Cucci. Cucci's going to have a hard time finding any space in that one.
Brought down immediately by a host of Ramblers. Number 5. Oh,
Yeah, again, Gary, they just fouled that hole right up and just there's just a host of Boyne City in there, and there's no place to go.
Well, Boyne City's got 4 linebackers, 4 linemen, and they're really pinching up tight on daring McBain to pass. Actually, this is the deepest I've seen linebackers all season. McBain back in the wing T. All right, Wilt's going to keep it. He's going to look to throw. He's got Cucci in the flat. Cucci's going to make a diving catch.
Wilt drops back to pass.
And they say it's incomplete.
That looked like a good pass. It looked like it's a little hard to see up here, but it looked like a good pass. Just couldn't quite get it there.
That's right. We're in the crow's nest here, or do we want to call it the penthouse?
Yeah, I'd say it's the crow's nest before a penthouse.
Okay, so we're in the crow's nest here in Boyne City as McBain's going to get ready to punt. Caleb Miller will be the punter for the Ramblers.
After the completion, it'll be 4th down and 13. Ball on the
Back deep,
35-yard
you
line.
have number 5.
Ager.
Okay.
Thomas Ager, number 9. Snaps good, punts up. Oh, that's a good high ball right there. Cuts at the 45-yard line. Ager gets risky with that one as Hoyninga's all over him like a cheap suit. Takes him down for immediate tackle.
Yeah, very nice for Ramblers to get down there and make that tackle so he could not get any more yards.
I tell you what, as tall as Caleb Miller kicked that up there, you could have gotten down there before it landed. That was a great punt by him.
I think you
Me,
could have well.
I would still be 3 yards
still
off the
got
line.
there too, Gary.
That wasn't that high.
1st down and 10, ball on the 44-yard line.
Boyne City breaking the huddle, second offensive possession of the game. Once again, they are doing, as Tubby told me, they are doing the double wing pistol.
Hands off to Ager.
Ager gets the hand up on the inside. Looks like a nice tackle on that one
Brought down by number
by
35,
Brunick.
Trenton Brunick.
2nd and 4 for Boyne.
Yeah, right now McBain's having a little trouble trying to keep these boys running from the outside. We'll have to see if they can figure something out on this.
Counter to the near side. This one's good. No.
And the ball to Thomas Egger.
To Egger. Egger's going to be taken out by Corliss and Caleb Miller.
Touchdown!
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Corliss, getting around the ankles to get him down.
Corliss.
Do you think he tries to say first down as loud as he can just to see how big of an echo he can get? Do you think there must be an echo meter? And the thing is, was when he walked up, that was like an old guy.
Yeah, you are right.
It was a 75-year-old, or maybe it's the lady. I don't know which one.
I don't know, but they are doing a wonderful job. But I will agree, Gary. I'm sure the neighbors can hear them.
All right, so McBain going to the 7th defensive front. Great job out there on the tackle. That was Jacob Hart. But it looks like he got the wrong guy.
Yeah, that had me confused on that too, Gary. I thought Jacob had him there in the backfield.
So brought down by number 1, Jerry Fearon.
Second down and 6 for the Boyne City as they break their huddle. We had good contain in the backfield. Was able to just run out of the tackle, and that's why he got all those yards. Straight up the middle on this one. This time Henry Boss says, I ain't letting go. And then big Damian Bonico says, we are done with this little running through tackles.
Yeah, Henry made a good tackle, and Damian came and cleaned him up, and there was no more after that when you have Damian hit you.
It kind of looked like one of those old cartoons where the running back, Egger, kept on running, his legs moving, but his body's not going forward because Damian's just standing there.
I will agree.
I won't expect Damian to pick him up by his head with his hand, turn around the other one. He's going to take off running Mach 90 in the wrong direction.
I could see Damian actually doing that.
I would love to see Damian do that. 3rd and 7. Everyone's coming in here. Sweeps to the outside. Oh, what a great tackle on that one by Caleb Miller. He saw the little slip, a little crease in there, ran right through it, and made a great play.
Yeah, Caleb come through there like a missile and just lit him up that time. And he said, you are not getting no more.
No soup for you. Just to let you know, if you guys give us enough likes, we'll have Kathy announce the second half.
We have 4th and 9, it looks like, Gary.
We got 4th and 9 for Boyne City. They are going to go for it because they're on this side of the 50-yard line. They're going to give a handoff to Hewitt. Hewitt is going to be wrapped up quickly on that one.
It looked like
Jacob Hott this time decided, I'm going to finish what I started, and he completes the tackle.
Yeah, very nice. That was really nice for McBain to be able to get that 3 and out so they can get the ball, or 4 and out, right, Gary? Get that ball back.
Yes. McBain sticks with the wing T. Boyne City with the 4-man front linebackers. Starting to creep a little bit. This side handoff to Baylor. Miller breaks the tackle. Looks like he can go all the way. He is heading for the house.
Yeah, that's one thing about Caleb Miller. You know, they'll bring those linebackers up like that. If he can get away from there and get that secondary, he can be gone, and it's hard to catch him.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that if you can find that little crease, there is no second level. And there's nobody faster in the whole McBain program than Caleb Miller. So Caleb Miller makes the score 8-6. McBain's only 2-point conversion away from tying this.
And that's really good blocking by the Ramblers right there to open up just a nice hole for him to get through and get by those linebackers.
McBain will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wilt under center. Gives it to Kikuchi. Kikuchi gets the turf monster with his 3rd tackle of the game.
So far, he's been the player of the game, Gary, if I do say so myself.
Conversion is no good. Your Boyne City Ramblers, with 1:51 to go in the first quarter, lead 8-6. Number 7 for McBain, Thomas Maloney kicking off. Back deep for the Ramblers, number 5, Owen Hewitt.
Nice kick by Thomas.
And number 16, Dylan Pellerito. Hewitt. Hewitt picks
Looked
up
like
the
a
ball.
nice tackle
Brought
there
down
by
almost immediately,
Jacob
brought
Hart.
down by number 22, Jacob
Drew
Hart.
was it Jacob Hart?
Yep, looked like
Okay.
Jacob Hart on that.
Because who's wearing number 2?
Drew Hamilton.
Is that Drew? I don't think that's Drew.
I thought it was 22 made the tackle though.
Okay.
Like we said, it's a little hard seeing up here. We're way at top of our peak, and but it's a beautiful view. But it can be tough seeing it sometimes.
After the return, Van Horn will bring the Ramblers to the line, ball in the 24-yard line.
All right, it's going to be up the middle again on this one to Egger. Egger is going to be met immediately.
Brought down after a short gain.
What we got? Peyton Skolton on
Brought
that
down
one.
Yeah, it looked
Jerry
like-
Behrens.
Behrens was in there, and it also looked like Brunick was in there as well.
Jerry Behrens, it's slow to get up, but he's going to shake that off.
Yeah, Jerry's a tough kid. He always kind of hurts himself, but he always shakes it off and right back in there to play again. That's a true football player right there.
Van Horn gets the ball.
Ball's on the ground right there. It looks like it's going to be recovered by the Ramblers.
Looks like it's gonna be
Johnny on the
recovered by
spot for
McBain.
that one was going to be Brett Ealing.
Recovered by number 9, Brett
Yep, just a
Elling.
bad handoff there somewhere between quarterback and
49 seconds
running
remaining
back,
in the first
and
quarter.
Ealing was able to get the
Ramblers
ball, and
took the
that
ball over.
really helped McBain out
McBain
well.
field position.
With the ball on the 18, Gary? 20?
On the 20-yard line.
Nice.
Last offensive possession was a one-play drive. Ball's on the ground for McBain.
Fumble on the play.
2 players trying to pick it up, but no one wants to pick it up. They're just trying to kick it around.
Recover the ball.
Finally, it's covered by Wilt, but we lost.
Yeah, Eli, it looked like Eli and Luke were trying to both get that ball, and Eli was finally able to grab a hold of it. That'll move McBain about 4 yards back. You're looking at 2nd and 14 now.
And the end of the first quarter, McBain is down, but it's
And
8-6
just like that,
Boyne
that'll bring the
City.
first quarter to a
McBain
close.
does have the ball
Where your Boyne City
deep in
Ramblers
Boyne
have an
City's
8-6 lead.
territory.
Folks, well, we got a break in the action.
We're going to take a quick
We're
break.
Folks down the concession stand down there to get.
Spend more time with the Ramblers.
So what's that right there you're looking at?
He says our volume's down a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out how
Oh.
to turn the volume up.
Who's that? Cole?
Yeah,
Is he tuning in?
yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
always tunes in. So I'm trying to figure out.
I don't think I'm gonna get that covered there. How do you know when they're gonna stop?
Start of the second quarter, the Ramblers from Boyne City will have the football. 2nd down to 14. Ball on the 25-yard line. Oh, excuse me. Ramblers McBain will have the football. Number 20.
Miller had a nice little run right there.
Caleb Miller, the
Right
ball
up the
carrier,
middle,
brought down by
Gary.
Number 6, Tristan Hager.
Looked like he got about 5-6 yards on that.
Yeah, we're on. All right, now here we're back in action here. We're trying to figure out the volume. Here in McBain is on. They put the old man in charge.
3rd down and 8.
They're in down and 8 for McBain. They're in 4 down territory. Ball's on the ground again. They get to Miller. Miller, another big run there. Gets it inside the 10-yard line. Enough for Fiam first down.
Yeah, Miller took about 2-3 guys with him there. A couple more yards to be able to get that first down. Miller's a tough runner. Always has his pads down. Always running hard to get those extra yards.
McBain, first and goal at the 9-yard line. Line is looking sharp out here. Wilt's got the boy set. Gives it to Kucha. Kucha's trying to get to the outside. One man to beat. Oh, he's not going to beat Mr. Daniel Perrito.
Yeah, nice tackle by him.
So yeah, I got
You
the
got
trail
it right.
in there. That's right.
Yeah, if you couldn't hear Gary, hopefully you heard the announcer because he definitely announced it right.
All right, Kathy, you're going to have to hit this right here and let them know it's the second quarter. All right, Cole, Kathy got your message. You don't have to nag her. McBain's 2nd and 12. Good snap. It's going to be Miller to Miller. Miller's got one man to run over, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Nice run by Miller. Again, a beautiful hole by the Ramblers with that line. Just opened it right up for him, and Miller was not even touched as he got a touchdown on that.
And it looks like McBain is going to go for the extra point the old style way, the kicking way with Thomas Maloney.
Maloney's a really good kicker.
Well, I've been impressed with him as a freshman.
Yeah, me too. He does really well. A couple weeks ago, he tried to get one there at Manton, just a little outside, but that was a good 25, 30-yarder he tried to bomb.
Number 7, Thomas Maloney lines up for the extra point.
Snap.
Number 3, Colton Haberkamp.
Cold kick. All is good.
Extra point is good.
McBain is now up 13 to 8.
Ramblers lead 13 to 8 with 10-12 remaining in the second quarter.
You know, being that this is the boys' last game, I'm sure they're really wanting to take this win, Gary. So they're playing really well tonight so far, and hopefully they can keep it up.
Yeah, you know, the varsity has a game again tomorrow against Muskegon Heights. They're on the cusp of making the playoffs here, which means a lot of these sophomores will have the option for another week of football. But for the freshmen, for the most part, this is going to be the end of their season. So they have about a month before basketball goes, so they're going to be kind of figuring some things out. But they're going to play hard, and they want to have a – and you know what? Tell me it's not the truth. The bus ride home is a lot faster after a win than it is after a loss.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. I know I talked to Peyton beforehand, and he said that if they win, he is definitely taking the bus home tonight because being the last game, being that it's a win, he wants to have a great time on the bus.
Number 7, Thomas
do.
Maloney kicking off for the Ramblers. Back deep. Number 16, Dylan Pillarito, and number 5, Owen Hewitt.
Maloney, little pitching wedge there to about the 32-yard line. Chased up there, breaks one tackle, and finally gets wrapped up.
Owen returns the ball to about the 49-yard line where the Ramblers will take
Brought
over.
down on that one
First down.
by Jacob Hart. You know, it's kind of funny. My son's back after sitting out the last 6 weeks. And if you look at him from here, you go, oh my gosh, did he put on that much weight from just watching football? But no. He's actually wearing rib protection around there. So now it makes him look like he has a dad bod.
Owen Hewitt on the carry.
Hewitt on the carry. This time he's going to brought down by Jacob Aarons from
And
behind.
a heck of a nice run.
But it's going to be a 7-yard gain.
Brought down by number 1, Jerry Beard.
Yeah, it's nice to have Caleb back after being off for a few weeks, and
Found him a little bit short.
he does look a little heavier, but you know, got to protect those ribs that which you heard here a few weeks ago. So,
Mama Bear saying he ain't allowed back on the field without something protecting those ribs.
yeah, if Mama Bear says, then he better do her.
That's exactly right. Because he always listens to Mama Bear. Hand up off the middle right there, and there's Big Damian Monaco.
Damian just reached his arm out there, grabbed the hold of him, and said, "No more. You are going down."
He looked like one of those guys that does a lassoing, and then when he jumps off, he just grabs a little calf and flips him over.
Right, that's exactly.
Is it- well,
You're right.
So he calf roped him right up the middle and threw him to the ground. That was awesome.
The only thing that would have been perfect after that field is threw his hands up in the air like I'm done. You
That's
know what
right.
to do and
Time.
go past it.
What was the time?
Exactly.
Van Horn out of the pistol.
It looks like it's going to be up the middle there. This time it's going to be grabbed by Ealing, but he's going to get the first down. So it'll be first and 10 for Boyne City on the 45-yard line.
Brought down by number 9, Brett Elling.
Brett Elling, the second cousin to Brett Ealing. No,
Generic cousin.
But in all honesty, I've tried to do announcing and I slaughter names all the time, so I feel for foreign names there. Oh, a little motion and
high.
let go. Bonico's going to get the man from behind, he said.
Bonico again just grabs a hold of him, manhandles him, throws him down to the ground.
It was like he was pulling away from Damien, and Damien just grabbed it and his pinky hooked underneath the sweatshirt, and that's all it took was his pinky to hold the guy to stop him, and he got the rest of the hand and just like.
That was a great play by Damien to get a hold of him and hold him back and have a couple other McBain players to clean him up.
Second and 11 for Boyne City. They're not coming up the middle again, I guarantee you that. Oh! To the outside. Caleb Miller almost has him, but gets away. And
Tries to get around the outside.
he's going to be brought down by Henry Boss and Peyton Skolton.
Yeah, Miller almost had him there in the backfield, just could not get the wrap up, and they were able to make a 4 or 5 yard play out of that.
And after the run, it's going to be third down and 6.
Third and 6 for the Boyne City. Boyne City, once again, is going to be right to the outside right there. Henry Boss has him, and another jersey tackle there before he's finally wrapped up. Henry, the wall, says, you ain't coming past this line, and that was the 40-yard line, and threw him down right there.
Yeah, another good tackle by Henry. The boys have been really playing well tonight and tackling really well as well.
Fourth down and 5 for the Ramblers of Boyne
Fourth and
City.
5 for Boyne City.
Looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, they're in the what we usually call this the maroon zone.
Yeah.
But because it's October, we call it the pink zone.
For breast cancer awareness?
That's right.
Gotcha.
Van Horn out of the pistol.
Van Horn's going to throw his first pass wide open the corner there. Great breakup by Jacob Hart.
Yeah, really nice breakup by Jacob Hart on that. That ball floated a little bit there, Gary, and Jacob was able to go over there and make the breakup on that.
McBain takes over on offense now. They've scored on their last 2 possessions, hoping to make it a 3 in a row. Oh, you get home. Get a little Miley Cyrus going out here. Nothing like that to pump up the boys.
You know, whatever keeps this crowd going, I guess that's what you need to do. Not a huge crowd here tonight, but it is nice to see quite a few fans out here just checking out the game.
Hand out to Miller, up to Miller. Miller is actually going to get the shortest gain so far this game. Still driving the legs.
Still pushing.
He's going to get a 9-yard gain. And that's been his worst run so far.
Yeah, Caleb just kept turning those legs, had some linemen help him push him through that pile, and they were able to get 9 yards on that.
Miller's a little bit slow to get up on this one. I think he might have got an ankle turned one way instead of the other. And he's going to
yeah, hopefully he can just kind of walk that off, Gary, and get some water and get right back out there again. Do you know who came in to replace him at all? I did not see.
I would assume it's going to be Brett Ailing. Either that or Trenton Brunick.
Yeah, it looks like we got Brunick in the backfield replacing him right now.
Second down and short. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Boyne takes over. Ball's on the ground. Boyne picks up, tries to move it forward. Sees where they're getting down him at. Just inside the 50. That's going to be close to a first down.
Luke Whiten.
Yeah, really heads up there by Luke to be able to grab that ball and get something out of it. We're looking 3rd and inches on that.
And Thomas Maloney checks into the game. So they're going to go spread formation. Darius on the near side with Aiden Cucci. Ealing on the far side with Brunick. Maloney drop back. He's going to roll out. He's going to see if he can trade up, get the first down by himself, and he will. Gets out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the McBain Ramblers.
Yep, real heads up there by Maloney. Looked downfield, didn't see nothing. Tucked that ball and took off running. We were able to get the first down.
I almost wonder if that was by design.
It could have been.
So never went on a fly pattern, get your second level off, and then get him out run the
outside
lineman and
After the run, that'll be a
trips
first
on the
down
far
for the
side.
Ramblers.
Darius Pena on the near side. Darius Pena is an excellent wide receiver. Put the ball up high and let him go get it. You're in good shape. Maloney rolls out to his right-hand side. He's going to loft it to Ealing. Ealing wide open is going to get the first down. And a little bit more, all the way down to the 32-yard line of Boyne City.
Yeah, Maloney always throws a really nice pass and has good vision to find the people that are open on that field. He does really well for a freshman.
Thomas Eager.
That was a nice catch by Brett as well, and able to grab that ball and turn right upfield to get some extra yardage. Looks like we're going to spread them out again, huh, Gary?
Well, Maloney is the spread quarterback. Twins on the near, twins on the far. Maloney drops back.
Maloney drops back to pass.
He's got a little bit of line. Gets behind it. He's going to try to get in the end zone. Just overthrows Brunick.
Yeah, he saw Brunick there. It looked like he had some room to run, but decided to throw it that time. And just threw him up, out-threw him a little bit. I wonder, Gary, if they're kind of spreading them out, trying to get those linebackers to play off a little bit so they can get their run game going a little bit more, maybe in the second half or something.
Good to see Caleb Miller walking on the sideline right there. It looks like he's loosening it up. I don't know if I would say he's done for the night. Maloney drops back here. This is going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to keep it. Going to turn it up and get close to the first down. I think he has it.
Forced out of bounds by number 16, Dylan.
And he does.
Yeah, that was a nice run again by him. Getting chased from behind and was able to get the first down.
That's going to be good for McBain. First down.
First down and 10 from the 23-yard line for the Ramblers.
McBain's been doing really well moving this ball the whole night so far, Gary. By throwing, running up the middle, even their outside. Everything is looking really good for them tonight so far.
Trips on the near side, Solo on the far side. Maloney is dropping back.
Drops back to pass.
He's going to throw, he's going to try and fly it
Pass
wide
almost
open.
picked off by Hewitt in the secondary.
Yeah, as he's throwing that ball, he got hit and wasn't able to get into his throw like he wanted to. And it was a little short than what he wanted it to be.
Well, luckily I fell into like where nobody was. I
Yeah.
mean, the announcer said Hewitt almost intercepted, but
He
Hewitt
had a
dove
hand.
as far as he could to almost get a fingertip near
Yeah.
it and got in the second hop. So I like how Maloney is trying to look at some chances, mixing up these runs and passes when the receivers are covered.
After the completion,
Guys,
Spread
trying to get
formation. Maloney's back.
Drops back to pass. He's going to be pressured.
He's
again
flushed
by
out.
number 72.
We got a flag on the play. It's intercepted.
The pass is going
And it's going to be tackled on that one by Logan.
There's an
Overman.
interception, but there is a
Rambler, first
flag
down.
on the play.
But there's a flag, and I think we might have a defensive holding. Holding defense. So now the announcer's going to have to take back that echoed first down. How do you take back
Yeah,
that?
after such a, great first down that he called out.
So So McBain is actually going to be spared of the interception. Did not exist. And it is going to be a 10-yard penalty. It should be a spot foul. So at the 16-yard line, it actually should only be an 8-yard penalty, 5 yards down the field.
Holding on the Ramblers of Boyne City.
So it's going to be first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, that was a good break by McBain to able to get that ball back, and we'll see if they can get something out of it now.
After the penalty.
All right, Maloney inside handoff on this to Heidegger. Heidegger puts his shoulder down, and he's going to get himself. Or excuse me, is that Maloney or is that Cucci?
Yeah, it looked like it was Luke
Heidegger.
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 Number 24.
He's going to get down to the 6-yard line.
Yep, Luke put his shoulder down, got a couple extra yards, and it looks like we're about on the 6-yard line.
Second and goal from the 6 for the Ramblers. 2:30 left. They don't mind. They got plenty of time to score, but they're not in a hurry. They can come back to the wing T. Maloney now under center. Gets the snap. Heidegger up the middle. Heidegger is going to get all the way down to the 3-yard line, but there's another little piece of laundry on there.
Yeah, they just threw a couple more after that play too, so we'll see what happens.
So that should probably be holding the opposite direction, coming back against the McBain Ramblers.
I'm going to guess, Gary. That was a nice hole, but I'm going to guess probably holding on that.
You know, sometimes if people try to be nice and they give the penalty marker back to the official, but the official needs it where it's at since these are spot fouls, and try and throw the flag where it took place. So that one, the Boyne gave it back to him, and then he just grabbed it and had to throw it back on the ground because I have to have it for the spot foul.
Second down and goal.
It's still
16-yard line.
second and goal now from the 16.
Now 2 minutes left, so we still have plenty of time yet.
Spread formation again. Maloney looking to his right. He's got in the corner of Brunick. Brunick is going to try and turn and run before he completes the catch, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was a good throw by Maloney. They hit him right in the numbers. Brunick just could not bring her in. Maloney throwing the ball well tonight. We'll see if he can keep that up, and if we can get a touchdown here before halftime.
Hey, McBain fans, I'll remind you that PTO, what a great organization we need you to support here. They will have a craft show the Saturday after Thanksgiving. They need donations. It's listed on the Rambler Review site and the school site, as McBain calls it, timeout. But the PTO, they just raise money to give to various school businesses. I know us at the Rambler Review, we are extremely grateful as they have been able to get the Rambler Review that great drone that we could be able to do live footages, especially the band, highlighting them at all these football games as well as doing area commercials. Also for us, they've got us a new booth that we can broadcast out of at home games because the press box is so tight. They got a special booth now that it's a deer blind, a redneck deer blind, but we get that special. And not only that, but they buy phonic ears for the classroom. They will buy playground equipment. They will give the extra stuff that will make McBain the special, unique community that it is. But they need your support. So what we are asking you guys to do is please help our Booster Club. They will take cash donations or food donations. They're looking for hamburger and they're looking for like nacho cheese, tortilla chips, stuff like that, just to have lunch at the craft show itself. So if you have any questions, email kristen.hudiga@mcbain.org or sean.murphy@mcbain.org, and maybe just reach your hand out and say, hey, how can I help you since you do so much to help our school?
Yeah, that's very true, Gary. The craft show is always a great thing. I know my wife, she enjoys it every year, along with many other people. So if you can help out, that would be greatly appreciated.
Timeout will be third down and 16.
Trips on the near sideline. Maloney looks to his left. A lot of problem. He's going to throw it into the ground.
Pressure in the backfield by number 6.
Yeah, that was big pressure there. Maloney had nowhere to throw that ball and just got rid of it.
Okay, with a minute 45
also a little pressure by
left.
number 60, Carter
We're on the
Myron.
16, 26, 33-yard line. I think they're going for a kick, field goal.
Boy, they just brought out big Damian Bonico. I don't know if they're thinking something up the middle. with him,
After
or
pressure,
if they're,
that'll bring up fourth
well, it looks like they
down.
are getting the tee out there, Gary, to kick a field goal.
Colton Haverkamp's coming out to hold. Thomas Maloney is looking to kick. It'd be interesting to see if there's a little trickeration involved in this,
Maybe.
because your quarterback is your kicker.
Yeah. But Thomas is a good kicker, and this is definitely in his range.
All right, we're going to see if Thomas Maloney can make this kick
Maloney
here.
lines up for the field
36
goal.
yard. There's the boot
Gets
the
it
ball.
off. He's got a
It's
nice
going to
hit.
be good.
Good! He got it just over
Nice
the
kick.
crossbar.
By Maloney.
And I'm wondering,
The Ramblers from
it's good for 3
McBain,
points.
16. And your Boyne City Ramblers.
Yeah, that was a really nice kick by Maloney.
So McBain does not come out empty-handed in that. Now up 16-8.
We got a little about a minute 38 left. Let's see if McBain can hold Boyne with no points before the half. But again, that was a really nice kick by Maloney. What was that, about a 20-yarder, Gary? 28 snitty kick there?
He just made a 33-yard field goal.
33? Oh, see, I was way off.
He was on the 16.
Yeah, you're right.
10,
And then you gotta add-
26, and the
Yeah.
7 yards it drops
Don't
back to
forget.
kick.
I need to go back to
Tomorrow
school.
night, Friday.
You're right.
Your undefeated Boyne City Rambler varsity football team will be playing. Please come out and support. I'd love to have you. Maloney kicking off.
All right, Maloney getting ready to kick off.
McBain back deep. 16 Pellerino.
Puts a full
Hill.
leg into that one. High and over end. Gets the 15-yard line.
The over shoulder catch.
Hewitt has to catch it over his shoulder.
Makes a couple guys.
And it
miss.
looks like he's going to
Already
get a
on the
big
flag on the
return.
play.
Maloney is going to breaks the Maloney tackle, gets up to the 49-yard line, but Kathy says, wait, there's a yellow thingy.
There is a flag in the back. I looked like there's a blocking in the back as he was going around that corner.
Oh,
there.
you're just repeating what Kathy says. Oh, Kathy said it was a banana peel for the block in the
Oh.
back, not a flag. So that great run back will be negated as being a spot foul. That should move them all the way back down to the 11-yard line. Boyne City with the mini 27 seconds left. We'll have to go 90. My math says 91 yards to pay dirt, but it looks like they're going to mark it at the 14, making it 86 yards to the end zone.
Still plenty of time left on the clock. I think Boyne still has their 3 timeouts yet, so we'll see if McBain can stop them.
After the penalty, the Ramblers will take over. First down and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Boyne drops back, pass over the middle there. Not broken
go!
up, but it's tipped and caught.
Caught by number 5, Hewitt.
Hewitt catch it, going to be caught by Jagger Corliss. Get it all the way down to the 44.
Yeah, that ball was tipped, but it was able to end up in
Hewitt
Here's
with a
his
nice
hand.
catch. Takes the ball all the way down to the 44-yard line with 1:02 to go.
Timeout, Boyne City.
After the play, we're going to have a timeout. Boyne City.
Oh.
that was a big run, Gary.
This one's for you, Mrs. Neer.
As we have this time out, we're listening to some Ice Ice Baby, throwback to the 90s.
Who sings it?
Ice Tray or Ice Cube, or I don't know. I was never a big fan of his. Vanilla Ice. I was not a big fan.
I'm going to sound really hip saying we got some Ice Ice Baby, but when you want to tell me who it is, I'm going to...
Well, at least I knew it was like Mariah Carey or something.
Yeah, you're going to say Ice Mariah. All right, from the 44-yard line, Boyne City, 1st and 10. It's going to be a sweep out here. Caught in the backfield by that one.
In the backfield, brought down by number 24.
Luke Hoyting got a
Luke
nice tackle
Hartigan
on
makes a
that.
great tackle. That'll be a loss of 5, and that keeps the clock running.
Yeah, really good tackle.
4-man line.
After the loss, it'll bring up second down and 15.
Quarterback
And
drop it back. He's going to
back
throw a
pass blocked
jump
by
ball
number
for the
6
middle.
Hager.
This one's going to
Throws
be
complete
caught,
to the other Hager.
but he's going to be talked.
That's going to be good for a Rambler. First down.
Quickly on that was Colton Haverkamp and Henry Boss.
Yeah, Boyne called a timeout right after they got down, and with 20 seconds left, it looks like.
Boyne, first and 10 from the 29-yard line, and they only have 21 seconds to get to the end zone.
Let's go, Coach Wolf. That a baby.
Had some really nice passes there by Boyne.
Well, it was a great job on that where Colton didn't let them get behind him
Right.
on that, and they smothered it as soon as the pass was completed. So it was a nice game, but with only 21 seconds left, and Boyne City using their second timeout.
Everybody, here we go. I can't
Yeah,
see
sometimes
you,
on
Coach here.
defense you need to have that bend but don't break attitude, and hopefully McBain can do that right here.
Yeah, I know, but some people say, you know what prevent defense causes you? It prevents you from winning. Got a sweep on this one, and it's a great job by Hoyniga. Hoyniga tackles him out of bounds, so that will stop the clock.
24. Luke Whitinga.
It'll be second down and 10.
Yep, they ran that to the weak side and was not able to get nothing on that.
Well, the thing about the weak side is going to be a little bit more crowded,
Right.
but it's closer to get out of bounds on the run. So if you could break it, that's great. If not, you get out of bounds, you can stop the clock
Yep.
and save yourself a timeout.
Very true and very smart to be able to do that.
After the play, it'll be second down and 10. Ball on the 29.
Double wing pistol formation for Boyne City. This is the only offense they've ran. Drop back. He's looking in the corner. He's got a man in the corner, and he's going to miss him
Just out of Hewitt's fingertips.
by a
It's gonna bring up third
fingertip.
down and 10.
They're down 10 in case you didn't hear the first or second or third echo.
Well, you think this would probably be a pass here, Gary, with 9 seconds left, third down. Got to put her in.
All right. Blitz up the middle here. He's going to throw it early, and this one's going to be intercepted.
Over to McBain. It looks like it's going to be intercepted.
That's
Jagger
Jagger.
Corliss on the interception.
Yep, they were able to hurry him on that throw. He wasn't quite wanting to throw that yet, and Corliss was able to get the interception on
Pass
that.
was intercepted by number
The
6,
blitz right up the
Corliss.
middle on that one by
With
Austin
2.7
forced
seconds
him to
remaining in
throw
the
it
second
long
quarter.
before the receiver broke open, and then Jagger just jumped the
Rangers
route.
from McBain will take over. And just like that, at the end of the first half, the McBain Ramblers 16, Boyne City Ramblers 8. Don't forget to get all your snacks.
All right, it's
and
6 and 8.
refreshments. All
Boyne
those
City
concessions
is
can help
up.
support
We
the
are at
students
halftime, so we
on
are
their
going to
trip
set
to
a
Panama
clock
City.
for
We'll see
12
you in
minutes.
12 minutes.
And it started, so this is the halftime at the game right now, and we're going to take a little break. We're going to kind of get a couple layers on, and then we will continue second half action.
Do I hit pause on this?
No. And we are back for second half action here. As the McBain Ramblers up 16
Just like
to
that, halftime
8
comes to a close.
on the heels of 2 Caleb Miller touchdowns and a Thomas Maloney 33-yard field goal. And that's how McBain got up to 16. Boyne City scored on their opening drive, but the defense has been stout ever since.
Kicking off for the Ramblers, number 24, Connor Worthington.
Connor Worthington kicks it off, picked off on the ground by Trent Brunick.
Picked up by the
Brunick
Ramblers
is going
of
to
McBain
run
by
it
number
back to about the
35,
30-yard line.
Bruning.
Yeah, Boyne started out strong
Looks like he's going to be brought down
right
by
away,
number
bringing
16,
that ball on a
Dylan
touchdown.
Pellerino.
But since then, the defense has really stopped Boyne. And we'll see if McBain can start out again, Gary, and bring that ball down for a touchdown.
McBain breaks the huddle.
They're back in the T formation, it looks like.
Wilt back under center. Inside handoff onto Hoyniga. Hoyniga is going to be running hard. About 8 yards on that one before he's brought down.
Brought down by number 25, Ben. Double build.
Yeah, good run by Luke. Put his shoulders down, got some extra yardage. We're looking at a 2nd and 2.
Lights are out. Beautiful night here. It feels like football.
Short, ball on the 40.
Wilt once again inside to Hoyniga, but this time they're going to wrap him up. Hoyniga's dragging him as far as he can, but he only gets a yard on that. This can make it 3rd and 1.
By number 57, Logan Riley. And number 6, Tristan Hager. Number 23, Connor Lewin. After the stop, it brings 3rd down and short.
Wilt under center, getting the snap from Cason Pollington. He's going to hand it outside to Brunick. Brunick is going to put his shoulder down, and he's going to be held short.
Yeah.
Brought down by number 9.
Yeah, he put his shoulder down, but Boyne was right there and stopped
Oh,
him just
I'm
short.
sorry. They're going to give him the first down.
I thought it was short too.
With number 5, Owen Hewitt is also in on the stop. That run is going to be good enough.
Owen Hewitt on the stop there, keeps the clock running. McBain with a Fiam first down on this one.
Been good play calling tonight. Up the middle on the outside. It's really been helping McBain move that ball.
Wilt under center, drops the ball, picks it up. It's on the ground again this time, but it looks like Cucci's going to be able to pull it back. 2nd down and 12.
80, Coite. We had some pressure there immediately by.
So I was talking to the
Ben Dowell.
guys downstairs, the scorekeeper and this announcer, and they said that Boyne City's starting quarterback for the JV is a freshman. His older brother was the starting quarterback for varsity, broke his ankle last week. They pulled him up, the freshman, to be the starting quarterback for the undefeated Boyne City Ramblers varsity team for tomorrow night. Wilt picks the ball up, inside handoff. Hoyniga's going to try and see if he can fall for the first down.
Fullback takes it up the middle.
That's not the first down, excuse me, 2nd down. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's too bad about his brother. A big responsibility for that freshman, but he's been playing well tonight. I'm sure he'll do well tomorrow night as well.
They have Boyne City has 6 sophomores starting on their varsity.
Do they really? They got a big group here tonight too.
Yes, they do. They have 22 freshmen playing. Spread formation with Wilt. Twins on the near, twins on the far. Wilt drops back. Throws that. That's going to be short as he's hit.
Yeah, he
as
had
it
pressure
throws
in
it.
his face.
Some pressure in there rather quickly by number 6, Tristan Hager.
Yeah, Wilt could not step into that throat and just kind of threw it up and right in no man's land, and luckily it was incomplete.
bring up 4th down.
Trenton Brunick's going to have to kick right now because Caleb Miller went out in the first half. We've yet to see him come back. Snap's good. Flag on the play, even though Brunick puts the punt up.
We're going to have a false start against the McBain Ramblers. Going to back them up 5 more, bringing up 4th down and 16.
Yeah, it looked like the wing jumped on that.
Snap's good. Brunick puts boot the ball. He's going to get a nice little punt off. It's going to land on a 43. One hop pickup right there.
Punt picked up by number
It's
5,
going to be called from behind on that one. Luke Hoyner got tackled him.
McBain Rambler territory. After the punt return, it's going to be great.
Yeah, that's a nice run.
For the Boyne City
By
Ramblers.
Hewitt.
First down.
So it's going to be Boyne City's ball. First attempt from the 39-yard line.
He had a couple guys miss on there and was able to get some decent yardage on that and get in McBain territory, Gary.
Ramblers take over. First down and 10. Ball on the 39.
Got a sweep right here to Hewitt. Hewitt is going to be
Hands off to Hewitt. Hewitt looking.
breaking a couple tackles. We do have a flag on the
Flag
play
on the play.
before Brunick brings him down. That was about 6 yards. We'll see what that penalty is. It came from the back judge, so that's usually holding. But I could see a face mask call. It's face mask.
5 yard against the McBain Ramblers.
Yeah, you were right on that. There's a face mask on McBain. That will give them another 5 yards.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to our Rambler remote crew in Manistee. There's a Rambler Review watch party in Manistee as they are shooting or supporting big number Pink Sock 66. As Peyton and the family is out there. Shout out, and there's more in Texas. Giving them some love. And look at that play right there. Hey, watch party Manistee. Watch this as Henry Boss blows up the reverse and knocks him back for his big 7-yard.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Henry in the backfield. As Henry said, you are not getting past my wall tonight.
Henry the Wall Boss.
Gary, how did that name ever come about with him? Do you know?
I was in middle school. He was playing a game, and I was announcing. I said, Donald Trump doesn't need a wall. He just needs Henry Boss, the wall. Hewitt with the tackle. He's going to be brought down by Ealing on the outside. But there's going to be a flag on that one, so I'm afraid it's going to be a horse collar. Personal foul, horse collar.
Horse collar against the McBain Ramblers.
And that was... That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
And now we'll give them a first down. That horse collar, you know, that's hard play to, try to make that tackle, and sometimes you slip your hand in that shoulder pad to bring them down, and it happens, but, we try to keep these players safe as well. And that's why they throw the flag on that.
Second and 1. Second and 1 from the 19-yard line. McBain blitz everybody, and I'm sorry. Ager got the ball, and he saw Damian Boss coming, or Damian Bonico, and he turtled. He went into the fetal position, and Damian just like...
You had Damian, and you had Peyton in there, and as soon as he saw those two big boys, he decided the ground looked like a safe spot to be.
He said, he made a business decision.
And it's probably a wise one as well.
All right, Ager's going to get to the outside right there. And he is going to run a couple tackles there.
First down.
And he's finally going to be brought down by Jagger Corliss and a whole convoy of Ramblers.
Yeah, the Ramblers had him. Looked like wrapped up before the first down, but he was just able to keep pumping those legs and shed out a couple of tackles and get the first down. He's a hard runner.
Well,
He runs north and south real hard, and you know, it's hard to bring him down. But
Rugby, first down and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Van Horn out of the pistol.
high snap right there. He gets that up, but Hoytinga's right there to.
High snap. Looks like it's going to be picked up by the running back, number 9, Thomas Hager. Nice heads-up play to keep the ball in the Ramblers' hands.
yeah, they've been in shotgun quite a bit tonight. Some of those snaps have been a little high. That one was pretty high, and running back was able to get it, but there's no going nowhere after Hoytinga got him at it right from the get-go.
Yep, 2nd and 14 for the Boyne City. All right, Boyne City, once again, double wing. This is going to be Egger to the outside.
Van Horn gives the 5.
And this is going to be wrapped up by Ealing, and Ealing's going to wrap him down at the original line of scrimmage.
Brett Ellen.
That will make it 3rd and 11, actually, for the Boyne City Ramblers. Defense needs to make a big stand here. This is 4-down territory for Boyne City.
Yeah, McBain been doing very well so far, giving them some yardage, but been able to stop them most of the night before they've been able to get first down.
Van Horn out of the pistol.
Van Horn is going to throw it up into the flat. That's going to be broken up by Brunick, almost picked by Corliss. Corliss is a little bit slow getting up.
He took a hard hit on that as he was trying to intercept that ball. Sorry for the camera on that, folks. I was watching.
All right. As custom, we usually take the camera off in injuries because we don't need to watch that.
That's very true.
So we got an injury on the field. Both teams are going to be going to the sidelines and trying to figure that out. While they're doing that, we're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to turn pause on the remote so that we could talk about your kids behind your back. No, just want to let you know you're listening to or watching the Rambler review, and we are just going to take a quick minute. So just hang out. All right, so player goes off on his own power.
11, ball on the 16-yard line.
It's going to be reversed to Egger. Egger is, or Hewitt, sorry, he's going to try to get up, but he's finally going to be wrapped up and brought down on that one by Henry Boss. So McBain held ground and gets the ball back.
Yeah, really nice by McBain to hold him. As hard running by Egger, you said?
That was Hewitt.
Hewitt. But McBain was able to hold them deep in their side, but let's see if they can bring that ball down the field now and get some time off the clock.
Well, they would like to see a steady diet of 4 yards in every carry and just slowly march it down the field. Wilt under center.
Number 16, Eli Wilt.
And the ball's on the ground. It looks like it's going to be picked up by...
Looks like the Ramblers have the ball.
It looks like
First down, Ramblers.
Yeah, Boyne was able to get that ball back. McBain's having a little difficulty holding that ball tonight.
Ground is wet, making the ball slippery, and McBain has been struggling with that center to quarterback exchange. Defense now, once they just answered the bell, now it's 1st and goal. And McBain is going to, defense once again, have to handle it here. Egger's going to go on the outside. He's dragging
people down inside the 5-yard line.
Henry Boss all the way down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah, Henry was
Second
able to
goal
hold
from
on to
one.
him.
42.
That was really nice for Henry to hold on to him and have a couple other McBain in there to clean him up. But we got second and 1. Right on the 1. Or second, 1.
Second and goal
Yeah, that's
from the
what I'm
1
trying
yard
to say.
line. Boyne City knocking on the door right now. McBain going to see if they can hang tough on the defense.
Van Horn with the fake up
They
the
got the
middle, a little flag
motion
on the
there
play.
where the running back went forward before the ball was
Like that's
snapped.
gonna be a false start against the Ramblers. Going to back them up 5.
So that's going to be first to go from the 6 yard line now for the Boyne City.
Yep, and that helped McBain out big time.
After the penalty, Van Horn will snap the ball. on the
Hewitt
6
trying to
yard
get to the
line.
outside,
Here's the ball.
goes
Hewitt
back,
looks to
runs
cut
in the
back.
middle of Peyton
He's got the
Skolten.
wall and
Yeah.
Big shout out to Manistee. I can hear it here. Skolten makes the tackle.
Play. I'll tell you what really helped that play out
Down
game
there by
was
number
Eli.
66, Peyton Schulten.
Face mask
And number
against
12,
McBain.
Colton Haverkamp.
Brett Ealing did a great job on
Whistle
defensive
ball,
end to
face mask
bring him
against
back
McBain.
in so that that Peyton could clean him up. But Brett did a great job on defense so that he could not get to the outside.
McBain's calling a timeout because they need to refocus on this one. Now that's going to be half a distance to the goal line. So still going to be second and goal from the 2.
McBain, timeout.
As we are back, McBain trying to keep Boyne City out of the end zone. It is second and goal from the 3 yard line.
Van Horn will line the Ramblers up at the 3 yard line.
High snap.
High snap, but
Right
Van Horn's
there,
able
he's
to
going
get
to try and run over
Hands it out
Brunick.
to the
Brunick
guy,
goes
Hager.
up short.
He's going to bring it down just
And
short of the goal line.
Jacob
Brought
Hart's
down
going
by
to
number
finish it.
45,
So it's
Trenton
third and
Moody.
goal for about a football
And number
length.
42, Austin Freeman.
Now that was a high snap. That kind of helped McBain out a little bit because he had to get that ball, and we were able to clean him up before he was able to score.
It'll bring up 4 down for the Ramblers. The third
Fourth down. Let's see if McBain can stop him.
It's going to be the same play right there, and this time he's going to make it into the end zone.
He'll take it in for a touchdown.
That'll make the score 14-16. McBain Ramblers are up. Boyne City obviously is going to go for the 2-point conversion here to try and tie it with 2:19 left in the third quarter.
McBain did pretty well on that to try to hold him. He just could not keep him out of the end zone there.
After the touchdown, the Ramblers will line up for the 2-point conversion. Van Horn out of the pistol.
Egger on the outside. He slips by the Smurf monster with his 5th tackle of the game. 2-point conversion is no good. McBain is up 16-14, and they're getting ready to get the kickoff.
16, 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yep, great job by McBain to stop him on that.
Oh, you having a good time doing this?
It's been good. It's been fun.
So now you might have a little sympathy for your son Peyton on what he does, and maybe a little bit more respect on the announcer he does during the game, because it's not as easy as it looks, is it?
I will say Peyton does a wonderful job doing it, along with all the other Rambler review people who do it. It is not as easy as it looks.
Hey, I want to give another shout out to the PTO. I want to remind people that the craft show is coming up. It's going to be the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and they run a luncheon there. And they're looking for donations for that luncheon because they do a great job supporting many different McBain activities. They have scholarships available. As we get to action there. Ball's up high. That one's caught by Caleb Vanna. Caleb Vanna's going to try and just bulldoze over two guys to see if those ribs hold up. Oh, I got to 42-yard line. Welcome back, Caleb. Where have you been?
Yeah, good job by Caleb grabbing that ball and getting something.
It's going to be McBain football.
It's good to see Caleb back out there again. I know that McBain's really missed him the last few weeks.
All right, so McBain with the ball at the 41-yard line after that fantastic athletic 3-yard return by Caleb Vanna. He caught it, he didn't fumble it, and he fell forward. What do you want from a Vanna? Spread formation. Oh, they're going to get one of the Ramblers shifting his weight before the flag. They decided 10 yards was too easy. They want to make it 1st and 15.
That's right. If anything, let's make it challenging.
That's right. McBain quickly back onto their formation.
Still have Eli out there yet for quarterback.
Eli just back. Ball over the middle. That was going to be picked off right there. Tackled by Trent Brinick. 1st down and 10 for Boyne City.
Ramblers will take over. 1st down.
Yeah, that pass was just thrown right to Boyne, and he was able to grab it and give Boyne the ball back.
Grayson Gursey checks in the game for the Ramblers.
Jaden Elder, let's go! After the turnover, Van Horn.
Ball's on the ground right now. Big Damian Barnacles picked up that. Try and wrestle that away from Damian. I dare you.
David sat on that like a hen on an egg, and nobody was going to get it.
And he gets up and goes, here you go, Mr. Official Man. There's the football for McBain Ramblers. All right, so McBain now gaining 8 yards on between the two turnovers. We'll have it 1st and 10 on the Boyne City 49-yard line. Wilt under center. Ball's on the ground.
Fumbles the snap, Thomas Maloney.
Sorry, Thomas Maloney fumbles the snap right now.
Yeah, both teams are having a really hard time holding on to that ball.
Damian Barnacles coming in for the center.
I don't know if it's because of cold, getting colder, but we'll see if McBain can hold on to that ball.
2nd down and 11.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Barnacles in.
Under center.
Ball is in out of the hands again.
We're going to have a few Ramblers in the backfield rather quickly.
Ball was never recovered by each team before the whistle, so it has to be.
McBain will
Looks
keep
like
possession.
McBain got that ball.
2nd down and 13. Or 3rd down and 13, excuse me.
3rd and 12. I think Ealing's going to be happy to let the clock run out.
And just like that, that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So at the end of 3, McBain Ramblers 16, Boyne City 14. And we're getting ready for the 4th quarter in just a minute. We're going to take a little break, turn off the volume, and get a drink of water to take care of our voices.
back. Maloney passes the ball over to Darius. And Darius looks like he's going to lose about 2 or 3 yards on that.
Big loss. Brought down by, looks like number 25, Bendalo. And number 9, Ager. Thomas Ager.
All right.
We're going to have an injury. Timeout.
So it's going to be 4th down in the country mile from the Ramblers. You know they're probably going to try and get in punt formation on this one and put the defense out there to see if they can withstand this Boyne City team. But before we go any further, what was I trying to say about the PTO? Are you familiar with the PTO or some of the people out there or anything like that?
You know, I'll be honest with you, Gary. I go to the PTO when they have their craft show. I always like to, my wife likes to spend a lot of money, but I don't know a ton about it.
Well, see, the PTO is actually a parent-teacher organization, what it stands for. And what they do is they get together and they raise money to be able to spend on not needs, but wants of our school. You don't need to have new playground equipment, but we do that to make it special. You don't need to have phonic ears. Phonic ears are special headsets for teachers that will naturally amplify the voices to carry throughout a classroom so that a student will not have the problem of having to miss an instruction or something like that and not being able to hear. That's all throughout the whole elementary. Every single elementary teacher has a phonic ear.
That's nice.
And if I believe that the system's correct, there's also a way that kids that are hearing impaired can actually plug into the system to be able to get that also straight into their hearing.
Yeah, that's real nice.
All this is happening by money they raise, but they need you. They need donations. They need food donations. You can see a list on the Rambler Review, or just cash donations so they can make money at this #1 fundraiser, the PTO Craft Show. This time, Thomas Maloney punts it. Great little punt as it gets down to the 30-yard line.
Comes in sneaky like that, picks the ball up.
Boy, he ran in there, grabbed that ball.
Yeah.
Trying to get a couple yards.
And then he saw Damian Bonico. And Damian Bonico basically closed on him. He stuck one arm out and drew him back down, and that's what happened there.
Well, we're in the 4th quarter now. Just starting the 4th quarter. Hopefully McBain can hold Boyne here. It's been kind of a rough second half for both teams.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth type of game right now, and we have 11 minutes left in the game. JV does not play overtime, but with the 2-point lead, the only way that can be tied is McBain's safeties. So they need the defense to stop this offense right here as they got a little jet sweep coming to the near side. Darius Pena has an initial hit, and then Skolton grabs him and stops the forward momentum and waits for the rest of the Ramblers to fish it up. Grayson Gersney wraps it up, and Damian Bonico was the speed bump to end the whole thing.
And that's a speed bump you don't want to hit.
Nope. So Calvin Troop comes in for Damian Bonico. And Calvin Troop is about the size of Damian's left leg.
When Calvin comes in for Damian, you get the speed, but you don't have the size.
It's kind of like what it was like when you played, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Middle up the middle. Skolton misses the tackle. It looks like Henry Boss will get him, but not until there's a first down.
Nice tough run. Churning those feet. Looks like it's going to be good enough for a Rambler. First down. Brought down by number 7, Henry Bass.
Henry Bass.
I see you, Cowboy.
I will say one thing about this announcer below. He does have a good time.
He does, and everybody else has a good time with him. Double wing, pistol formation. It's going to be a sweep to the near side. Darius Pena is going to push him out of bounds after a 1-yard gain.
Darius Pena, Perez.
Second down and 9. We'll make it 8 for the Boyne City.
That was a nice pursuit.
Boyne City on their own 45-yard line.
Ball to 45.
Oh, look at that great place by Henry Boss as he breaks through and tackles him in the backfield. for a 5-yard loss and
Ball
making
thrown
it
backfield
second down
by number 70.
and 13 from the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Henry.
McBain Rambler down.
We got an injury on here, so we're going to take a minute and take a quick break.
After the play, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 14, ball on the 40-yard line.
That's right.
All right, back to action. The injured player was able to walk off under his own power, so he looks like he should be all right. We'd like to see that happen.
And
Sweep to the
Boyne
near
gets the ball
sideline, and look at that. Held up by
backfield. He's still turning
Luke
on
Horniga,
field.
and that gives Darius Pena enough time to get there and tackle him for only a 4-yard loss, which will make it 4th and, oh, excuse me,
Number 5, Darius Pena.
yeah,
You're
4th
looking
and
at-
9.
Yep. Yeah, he broke a couple tackles, got a couple yards on there, but looks like McBain was able to clean him up and make it 4th and 9.
Darius is going to go back deep if they decide to kick, but he'll slide back to the corner if they
Yeah.
don't get in that position.
I think they're going to go for it here, Gary.
Late substitutes for Boyne City. McBain's not actually set up for a kick return at this point. Punter comes in late,
Nope. Yep.
and the man comes off the sideline late. And they have to, Boyne City has to call a timeout. That would have been a penalty. I don't know if you realize or not, because number 16 snuck onto the field without checking into the huddle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. He just ran right out there and to get into position and never checked into the huddle, did he? I was wondering if it's because of the time clock.
Well, in high school, you have to actually go inside the hash mark before you could get back to the outside.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is an illegal formation because you can't just stand on the sideline and just be like 1 yard in or something like that
Jump on in.
and just pretend like you just, hockey substitute
Right.
it. And that you can't do that. So Boyne City now has their punt formation figured out, and that's good news for McBain because they know they're going to punt. McBain will be able to set up a return, which they were a little bit iffy about how they wanted to set that up in the first place. Darius is about 25 yards off the line of scrimmage right here.
Boyne City have a 4th down and 9.
Left-handed clicker, almost blocked there. Lands at the 39-yard and keeps rolling forward, and it's finally going to sit down at the
Big
35.
Paul Snyder on the play.
McBain, 1st down 10 from the 35.
Ball down by number 16, Dylan Pellerino.
Yep, nice punt by Boyne.
Thomas Maloney's going to come on at quarterback. And it looks like Kason Pollington's back at center.
Well, usually when Thomas comes out, that puts them back in the spread. We'll see if they go back in the spread.
It looks like a full house backfield.
Yep.
All right, we really hope they get this center quarterback exchange figured out.
Looks like
A
we're gonna
little
punt
excited
on the
on
play.
McBain. False
McBain.
start.
Yeah, it looks like
1st and 15.
they wanted Luke wanted to take off with that ball before he snapped the ball.
Clock keeps running. Maloney under center.
After the penalty, first down and 15.
Heidenga gets the ball this time. He's going to be met in the backfield right there. He's going to keep on trying to drive the pile. Should be no gain on this one.
I see number 5 coming out of the pile, Owen Hewitt.
2nd and 15 for McBain.
Very bottom.
Yeah, but Luke, as soon as Luke got
Big
that ball,
number 50.
Boyne was right there to swallow him up. He had nowhere to
Chill.
go. It'd be nice if McBain could get a couple first downs here, run that clock.
I mean, it's a little early to worry about to run out of clock with 8 minutes left in the game. You would like to string together a nice drive here.
That's exactly.
But time is just as important as points. Maloney under center. Full house backfield. Ball's on the ground. Now he's going to try and get it. He's going to be sacked.
Looks like number 50 in the back.
Ball's on the ground
Ball's on the
again.
ground.
This time it's going to be picked up
Might have a fumble on the play.
by
Boyne
Boyne City.
recovers.
Yeah.
First down, Ramblers.
Good pursuit by number 50. Who was that, Gary, that number 50?
That was big old Xander Shaler.
Yeah, he was able to get the tackle and also strip that ball out.
First and goal
Looks
for
like
Boyne City at the
Chandler
9.
fumble number 9. Thomas Hager recovered it.
Well, in the second half, McBain defense has been around that goal line trying to protect it all second half.
Van Horn gives the ball to
Hewitt.
Hewitt.
Hewitt's going to cut up the
coming
middle. He's going to touchdown.
Takes it in. Touchdown.
Makes the score now 20-16, Boyne City. So the ball security has plagued the Ramblers as they've had 5 turnovers in this half. 5 turnovers, and yet they've only given up 2 scores. But Boyne City has now gotten back in the lead, and it's hard to get any more offensive going when you throw 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles. The
Yeah.
defense has done their job, and they've been with their backs against the wall this whole game. Once again, they're going to have to answer, try and keep it a 4-point game here. Quarterback keeper.
He's going to keep it.
And it looks like it's going to take it by Trenton Bruder. He breaks that tackle, spin around, ball's on the ground, so it's no good.
No good, yep.
No good.
Yep.
Peyton Skolton think he's still in college where you can pick up the fumble and go all the way for 2 points.
Boyne City 20.
Hey, if you can do it, try it.
McBain 16. 7:13 to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Trenton spun him around. He broke out of that tackle, and then there's a couple of McBain players there to clean him up. But it has been a sloppy second half for the offense, Gary. And hopefully they can figure something out.
All right. Darius Pena-Perez back deep.
Back deep for the McBain Ramblers, number 5, Pena. Darius Pena-Perez. And number 1, Jerry Beard.
Onside kick attempt right there. It's going to be picked up through the legs of Vanna, but they're going to have offsides against Beale City as they cross the line before the ball was kicked.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go back another 5 yards. We'll try her again.
Ramblers of Boyne City.
Get here, Coach Ronenball all the way over here telling the second line to move up a little bit. But he's got the ball straight up and down on the tee, so I assume he's going to try and kick it deep. Last one he had on his side.
24, Connor Worthington.
So
Back deep.
I
Let's
think
get this
Darius
right. I'm
should be
sorry,
ready
number
for this
5.
one.
Darius
Everybody's moved up a little bit.
And there's the boot to ball. It's going to hit the ground, picked up nicely by Brunick. Brunick
Ball's picked up by
got
number
tackled
35.
by the Turf Monster, 7th tackle by the Turf Monster, as he brings it up to the 42-yard line. McBain, 1st and 10.
Brought down in there by number 60. Carter Myron.
Maloney comes back out to cornerback again.
McBain back in the wing tee. Bonico back at center. There's a snap. It's bobbled. Maloney's going to drop. Well, pass. He's going to try to throw it.
Thomas
Throws it
Maloney
out of bounds.
drops back to pass.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
That'll stop the clock.
Yeah, Thomas always has a nice throw. Just nobody there at that time. He was getting pursued pretty heavily there by Boyne, too.
Breaks the huddle for McBain Ramblers. Wing tee. 2nd and 10.
Number 7, Maloney
Ball is
pitches the ball. It's going to be fumbled in the
given
backfield.
to Ealing.
Recovered by McBain. Stopped immediately for the Ramblers. Number 77, Caden Schoolcraft. Number 22.
So that would be
Anthony.
3rd and 14. As some ant crawled up and bit Kathy on the backside, getting her out of her
I
seat
don't
right
know
there.
what- She was jumping up and down. I don't know what was going on, but things seem to be back to normal now.
Spread formation for McBain from the shotgun. Great snap there by Bonico. Maloney throws a duck out there. Caught by Pena.
Number 5.
Pena dives forward, gets all the way down to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, nice catch.
He slips, goes down.
4th and 4 for the Ramblers, but I think it may be 4-down territory, even though they're on their own side of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, this is a tough call as a coach to see what Rodenbaugh's going to do here.
I would expect trips on the near side, the wide side of the field,
Yep.
and then we'll have an RPO with Maloney and see if he
And what does
can
that RPO mean?
a run pass option. So
Yeah.
he's going to roll out this way, and if he has a chance to run it and get the first down, he's going to do it. Otherwise, he's going to pass. And I'm wrong. He's just going to throw the ball for high,
Deep.
and it's going to be a jump ball. This one's going to be intercepted.
And it's going to be picked off by the Ramblers.
Yeah, there's like
Nice
3 guys
defensive play
around
by the secondary.
Piano there, and he was able to pick that off pretty easily.
Flag on the
Number
play.
25, Ben Dallo with his 2nd interception.
There's
We
going to
got
be
a
2
flag on
flags.
the play.
I'm going to
So-
get personal foul.
I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike
Yeah.
both sides, offsetting. Because after a frustration play like that, there's usually a lot of jaw jacking.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of boys being too much of a boy. Officials are trying to get this cleared up.
The flag for after the play, so it's definitely an interception.
Okay. Unsportsmanlike, both sides offsetting. Both players involved in it are both been sent to the sideline.
We've got an unsportsmanlike penalty against both teams.
Yeah, as you were saying, Gary, you know, sometimes when it gets close to a game like this, you get towards the end, you get a little jaw jacking, get a little pushing, extra pushing, and the official will throw a flag on that real fast.
After the penalty, a 1st down and 10 for the Ramblers on the 49-yard line. 44, excuse me.
Okay, Boyne City wanting to run out the clock right here. They give to
And
Hewitt.
Boyne with the gift to
Hewitt's
Hewitt.
got a lot of room on the near
Hewitt gets to the
sideline.
outside. He's looking to
Hewitt's
make
shoulder
contact.
into Ealing. Ealing brings him down, but not until he gets to the
puts his shoulder
49.
down and runs over number 9 for a Rambler.
First down and 10 from the Ramblers 49. That would be Boyne City's 49-yard line.
Brett Eiling on the tackle.
Yeah, well, Brett jumped on his back and took him down. But that was not before they got the first down.
After the run will be 1st down and 10 for your Boyne City Ramblers. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Boyne City breaks the huddle. High snap here. This one's going to be Ager. He's going to be tracked down from behind on that one by Hoiniga. And it's going to be no gain.
24, Luke Whiten.
Second down and 10 for the Boyne City. McBain's getting a timeout.
Timeout, McBain.
Like to give some love in this break action here for the Rambler varsity head stat guy, Clyde the Glide, and his assistant, Brubaker.
It'll be second down and 11, ball on the 49-yard line.
McBain blitzes on this one. A little hole up the middle. This one, Hewitt's not going to get the edge. He's got a first down. He's going to be looking at more as he's going to try and get tackled on that one by Corliss. Corliss back on the field after that earlier injury. But the first down 10, 2 flags on the play.
There's going to be out. There's 2 flags on the play.
Got a flag on the play.
It looked like they're blocking the back on that, Gary.
Block on the back.
For the McBain Ramblers, Jager Corliss on the stop.
So that's going to bring that back. No first down either because the 15-yard penalty from the 34-yard line will make it all the way down to the 49.
That's going to negate the big run.
And it's going to end up as a second down, 2-yard gain. Repeat the down.
That was huge.
Sorry, correction, not holding, personal foul. Looks like we're going to have an unnecessary roughness penalty. Blocking out of the play.
All right. McBain now with the 5-man front right here.
Second down and 8.
Snap is high. Quarterback keeper on this one.
After the bad snap, he decides to keep it.
He
Finds a little
gets
space.
pushed out of bounds by Grayson Gersney. That should make it third down and 5.
Yeah, Guernsey just checked in this last play and was able to push him out of bounds.
Landon Isaac comes in at safety.
That's going to bring up a third down.
Boyne City with an interesting formation with the guard tack on the far side, so far back.
Here's the number 9, Thomas Ager.
Ager is going to be caught in the backfield on that one. Great tackle by Jerry Behrens.
Yeah, Jerry just grabbed a hold of him, whipped him right down. That was a good tackle by
Fourth
Jerry.
down. Brought down by number 1, Jerry Behrens.
That should be fourth down and 5. I wonder if Boyne City, with under 3 minutes left, would think about running the clock down and punting, but they're going to go for do or die here.
Yeah.
So if McBain's defense can stop them on this play, we're going to be in decent field position. If Boyne City gets the first down, then they would be able to salt the clock away pretty well.
Yeah, this
instead
is a
of
big
actually
play.
punting it and putting
Fourth
McBain
down
deep.
and 6.
Interesting what they're going to do on this one. There's a snap. It's going to be a sweep to the near sideline. Up the middle, he's got his room and a whole lot more. And he's going to get taken down by Peyton Skolton. But it's going to be a first down for Boyne City at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, he grabbed that ball, ran right up the middle, was able to get that first down. Payne grabbed to hold him around the ankles, but not before he was able to get the first.
After that run, it'll be good enough for a Rambler. First down.
With 2 minutes left in the game and McBain with 2 timeouts left, Boyne City can pretty much run the clock out on this drive, or on this set of downs, actually.
That'll be under 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Rambler ball, first down and 10 on the 34-yard line.
Up the middle to Egger, and he's going to take him right away on that one. I don't know who number 2
That
is.
Drew Hamilton. That's Drew Hamilton.
I thought Drew Hamilton was much taller than that.
Nope. Honestly, it's Drew Boyne. Because he switched jerseys, I think.
Okay.
I'd like to congratulate both teams on a heck of a season. Head coach Jerry
Minute
Davis,
22
Mike
left
Mansfield,
in the
live
game.
and live. Great job, man.
Caleb Vanna checks in the game. Henry Bassett, Caleb Vanna at the linebackers. It was a high snap right there. Ball's going to be recovered.
Looks like Egger's going to jump on the ball.
That is going to be good enough for a 9-yard loss. Under a minute left in the
That
game.
was a huge recovery.
So it is going to be 3rd and a country mile from the 44-yard line. Timeout McBain. Good idea with by Jared Rodenbaugh, especially when they made a fumble on the last play.
After that play, we're going to have a timeout by McBain.
I think they have one more timeout after this.
I don't remember. I want to say this should be their last.
Okay, could be.
But I'm expecting, I would expect them to blitz everybody.
Ramblers of Boyne City,
McBain's been doing a lot of blitzing tonight.
I know, but you might as well just bring
Yeah,
all of
right,
it in there.
Right?
Hope for a fumble or something like that and see what you can cause.
After the timeout, it'll be 3rd down and 20 for the Ramblers.
All right. Double spread formation, or double wing formation, pistol. Here comes the blitz for everybody. Up the middle.
Snap, good take by Van
got
Horn.
some
Van Horn's got the edge right there, and it's going to get out of bounds
Stride down the sideline.
by Grayson Gursney. Now, taking him out of bounds is going to stop the clock.
Looks
It's
like
now
he ran out of
4th down.
He did not get the first down.
At the
but it's
30-yard
4th
line.
and about 7.
Yeah, that helped McBain out that he ran out of bounds, honestly. That stopped the clock with 4th down with about 6-7 yards to go.
All right, so McBain's going to need to be a tackle. Now, at this level, if there's a change of possession, the clock does not necessarily stop once the change is set. So McBain's going to have to hurry up. It's not like in high school or college where a varsity where they will stop the clock for a change of possession. The clock will start immediately once the chains are set. So McBain, they need to have the defense right now. Expect to run to the wide side of the field. No, the near side of the field right here. He's going to turn it up. Barons is going to get flipped. He's finally going to be taken down on that one.
That's a first down, though, Gary.
That's a heck of a run. Great blocking by the line. TTE, total team effort. Going to be good for a Rambler. First down.
So that will be the first down, and that should be the ball game. Because as soon as the chains are set, they're going to wind the clock. Beale City will not need to run a play at all at this point. And it doesn't look like they're in a hurry to get out of the huddle at all.
Nope. It looks like they're going to run.
So that's going to be the ball
down.
game. McBain is going to end their season 4-4 as they Boyne City will finish their season 8-1. It was a great battle here, back and forth. Defense did a good job. But as they are just now getting to wrap up to the side.
Yeah, good game tonight by both teams. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you again tomorrow night as the varsity plays.
Congratulations, men, on the 20 to 16
Who do they play tomorrow night again, Gary?
Muskegon Heights,
Muskegon Heights.
varsity at home. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast of the Rambler Review. Give a big shout out to Jason Skolton for helping me out, Gary Vanna, and Kathy running the scoreboard. Everyone, have a great evening.
Have a good night.
Feel the wheel.